Okay, and we are back. Again, just starting my timer to remind me when I should be cutting these levels off. Planting some potatoes. It's a good time. Whoever knew that gardening could be so life-saving? So, you know, that's a thing. I'm not sure what's the thing, but that is definitely a thing. That it is. It's a thing. I'm kind of babbling a bit. So as I said earlier, I am a writer. One of the things I've thought about writing was a fan fiction, and this is one that's been thrown kind of in the back heap, mostly because I'd never actually be able to publish it. But doing a Legend of Zelda fan fiction where Link notices that the Triforce is starting to fade from the back of his and Zelda's hands. And so they go and they search through the history of Hyrule, and they find out that every so many years the Triforce will start to fade if it's not reunited completely. All the Triforce's power, courage, and wisdom all united in one person. And they're worried, obviously, because the world, this huge, terrible monster is going to be summoned to Hyrule if the Triforce isn't reunited, and the Triforce of Power is locked away inside of the Sacred Realm with Ganon, because, you know, end of Ocarina of Time, that's where they sealed him away. And so Link has to go into the Sacred Realm. The Triforce will prevent him from being twisted into a monster. Otherwise, anything else that goes in there gets turned into a monster by Ganon's evil influence. And he has to go through so many dungeons and get items to get to the palace that Ganon has set up for himself. And here's the fun thing. Zelda's going to come along with him as a playable character. Or at least in the story. If they did a game, I wanted to do it Donkey Kong style, where you got to switch out between the different Triforce people, and each one has their own special thing that they can do really well. So you need them to get through puzzles and progress through the game. So anyway, they get Ganon to help, and they reunite all the Triforce pieces, and Ganondorf's thing is, well, I'll help, but you have to let me out of the Sacred Realm again. So, that's kind of a downer, but it's okay. I'm gonna plant a torchwood. I want it in this row. That's right, folks, you did just hear a dolphin. These guys are pretty annoying. As you can see, they're like the pole vaulting zombies for the water levels, which could spell quite a bit of trouble for us. And we'll plant another repeater here. That was totally my fault. I should have set up a better aquatic defense for those things. I didn't expect those guys to be coming so soon. Of course, Guardian is a lifesaver. Without plants, we'd all die, and then turn into zombies. So, anyway, in the fanfiction I'm going to be doing for Legend of Zelda, or have considered doing for Legend of Zelda, you are just an annoying zombie. You realize that? Let you jump that, because I think you move pretty slowly after that. I never did like use Dolphin Zombie. This is why the water levels are some of the hardest ones, right here. Set up some tangled kelp. And a lily pad for you to jump over. Enjoy that. But, so Link will be able to reunite all the pieces of the Triforce in time to stop this Triforce beast from coming to destroy Hyrule. Then he finds out that not only are there the Triforce beasts, or his Triforce to worry about, but apparently there's 3 other kingdoms that have their own versions of the Triforce. They're not all wisdom, power, and courage. Some of them have other things like, I don't know, for example, love, hate, and displeasure or something. I don't know, I haven't come up with those yet. But those, they aren't going to know about that prophecy, and so they're not going to get them put together in time. And so that Triforce beast is going to attack, and they have to go save that, and then reunite all the Triforces into one Triforce, so Triforce of Triforces, to stop the great Mega Super Ultra Chicken Beast from coming and causing a lot of problems for everyone. Let's see here. Oh, this is tough. Tangle Kelp is not necessary. I think this is the best we can do. So let's keep planting. But, you know, if we make it through this, we officially get to go and get some more mushrooms. So that's kind of exciting, right? I mean, who doesn't like some good old-fashioned mushrooms? They're coming. There we go. I think I started this thought earlier. I never quite finished it, but I did go online earlier today, and I was looking for more cheat codes to type in, and that's how I found out that you can do that awesome thing to the lawnmowers. But apparently, the makers of the game say that the best strategy for this game is to do it pretty much exactly how I'm doing it. Planting the getting as many sunflowers out as possible early on, and then starting to mount your offense while using the potato mines or the squash. The nice thing about the squash is that it is ready as soon as you plant it. It does cost a little more, so early on anyway, the potato mines are just a little bit better in my opinion, just because it does help you get that defense they were suggesting up just that little bit faster. And where is the next zombie going to rear its head? Go ahead and plant you here. One row off. But good news is we can afford another one. Oh, there was someone coming there anyway. Okay. So another very important thing for this level is going to be having these tall nuts in place, both on land and on water, because the pole vaulters and the dolphin zombies can't jump over the top of them. The really kind of sad thing about the walnuts is they do take a long time to regenerate. So we're going to have to plant those whenever they become available to plant. Like right now, for example. Here. Probably should be focusing on the water first, because those dolphins just decimate me on the water. You know, going through the game with one less item slot is considerably harder. Considering I don't know when those cattails are going to become available, I might buy that item slot. We'll have to see. Okay, let's get some tall nuts in the water. Start planting some spike weeds. I did not mean to plant it there. Hopefully we'll be okay. Yeah, I'm pretty sure we will. So So one thing that's kind of annoying about those Zombonis is they can run over tall nuts. Also, one thing I want to be reiterating is if you're seeing this on the stream or if you're watching this on YouTube later, we do have some codes for Arceus that you can download into your Pokemon Ruby, Alpha, Sapphire, X, or Y. If you would like a code for one of those, just leave a like on the video, either comment on the video or comment to us on Twitter or on our Facebook page. Not so much on the Google Plus anymore. Google Plus kind of has kicked us off of their account because they say that we keep spamming videos, which I'll admit, when we first started out, we were posting our videos every time we got a new one on Google Plus, on all the different communities we were part of. Someone must have reported us for spamming, so not really doing that too much anymore. That should be fine. There's no way that pole vaulting zombie's gonna get all the way to the end of my throw. Nope. Down he goes. Down he goes. More spike weeds, especially in front of the walls, because while they're sitting there chewing on the walls, I'm massaging their feet with very pointed and painful spikes. I don't know if massage is exactly the right word for it. Just in case. Nice foot massage right there for you. Walnut's crying. He's so sad because it hurts. I suppose if I had a zombie or another... Wait, let's turn down the game sound a little more. I still want them there, but as Zim was saying, it does seem like it was drowning me out a little bit. I couldn't even hear me talk over them. Go ahead and replace you, and now the sound effects are too low. And we're back at where we were. Awesome. There's gotta be a happy medium somewhere, right? That's better. I can at least hear myself talk now. Yeah, for now, let's keep planting those in case someone does get through. Get another row of repeaters. I'm gonna have to replace that tall nut next. That spike weed comes in very handy. I hope I never get to show you guys exactly what the Zomboni can do, because that will mean I successfully stop them from ever getting on my lawn, and they essentially lay down a layer of ice over your lawn, make it so you cannot plant there, and also then the bobsled zombies, which I'm not gonna lie, those are pretty awesome. I totally love the bobsled zombies because it's just insane and crazy and awesome. Let them get really far across your lawn really quickly. So I personally try to keep them from ever getting on my lawn, just because that is super annoying. The ice does go away eventually on its own. It goes away instantly if you use a jalapeno on that lane. So I don't know. I guess it's up to you what is if you want to try and play around with it or not. I personally do not. And some more potato mines. I don't know if it's going to happen or not, but we may very well fill up every single row with plants in this level. Almost. Not quite. Let's see here. Need some more sun! Need some more sun! Oops, my bad. Clicked out of the window. Gonna do it again. Just so I can bring back up the chat. So, already talked about going down to get brisket and ribs. Oop. There we go. That is another episode. So at the end of this level, we will be starting it up again. Or stopping and starting. You guys will see. There'll be another episode right after this. For you in the stream, it'll be like seamless. Or at least it'll seem seamless. We're going to take a small break for YouTube right here.